the reason we got into crypto, and we're all in on crypto, and we're doing American Bitcoin, and we have World Liberty Finance and USD1, was because there was a time.
Breaking news. A new domain has surfaced that hints that Donald Trump and the Trump family are launching a crypto wallet and trading app. This is getting national attention right now. The website appears to have just went live, and it says directly on the website, yes, this is the official Trump wallet, meme coin Trump wallet, by President Trump.
Well, I think the meme coin, you don't know who's actually doing any of these things, right?
Don Jr. has actually issued a warning to crypto holders on this. The Trump organization has zero involvement with this wallet product, although they will be launching their own official crypto wallet soon. Watch today's whole video, as I'll also share with you the latest altcoin news. But even before we get to the wallet, here's a direct statement from Don Jr. on CNBC this morning.
The reason we got into crypto, and we're all in on crypto, and we're doing American Bitcoin, and we have World Liberty Finance and USD1, was.
And by the way, this statement by Eric Trump has nothing to do with that crypto wallet. He actually went on CNBC and they didn't even talk about it. I don't think he knew about it yet. This is him just being very clear about the real reason the Trump family went all in on crypto.
Because there was a time, and probably I'd been on this show, where there was I could call any single banker in New York City. They'd pick up the phone. I'd be able to get a loan for whatever real estate project I was doing across the street. Then we got into politics, and all of a sudden, they wouldn't take your call. Right. You couldn't get financing. We were debanked. And what I realized, and my brother realized, because we were the recipients of every subpoena imaginable, was that, you know what, we were actually just the top of this sort of pyramid scheme that we didn't realize we were a part of, that the financial system was totally undemocratized. Because we had a certain balance sheet and whatever, we could kind of do whatever we wanted. The regular guy was messed up. Now we were all of a sudden in the shoes of the regular guy that wouldn't be able to take advantage of the markets. And we said, what's the solution for that? The answer is crypto. These decentralized platforms where you're not beholden to this, where you create efficiencies. As a guy that did real estate, why am I paying points in and out for title insurance that could be done on the blockchain?
By the way, what Don Jr. just said about spending points, paying all these middlemen an extra charge to get the transaction done, that is why cryptocurrency will absolutely revolutionize the financial system. These existing companies are figuring it out. Also, real estate, Proppy is doing a great job in just eliminating the middleman, efficiency. But anything to do with payments, which is the world runs on payments, will be absolutely revolutionized by crypto because it just provides a more efficient way to transact. I cut Don Jr. off, keep going. Why else did you realize this was the solution?
So we got into crypto not because it was like, hey, this is the next cool thing. We got into it out of necessity. We got into it because we understood just how quickly we could be turned off, even as an incredible developer from New York City. I mean, I don't think anyone would argue that we didn't change the skyline of New York City, but that disappeared in an instant. I mean, we're getting sued by the New York State AG, $500 million fees for paying back loans on time with interest. These aren't, fair markets. There's nothing egalitarian about any of that. So we actually, as innovators, as people who understand these things, we went all in on a concept that makes total sense because we'd actually been the recipient of how quickly that can be shut off. And so it actually makes total sense. The Trump organization isn't doing anything with foreign countries. The first time around in the administration, we actually stopped doing all foreign deals. And unlike the Bidens, we were actually doing international business before we got into politics.
My question, though.
But let me finish. We stopped doing those things, and the market still said, oh, they're profiteering off of this, they're doing that. We got zero credit. We shut down hundreds of millions of dollars of business to voluntarily just say, just in case. So now what we're going to do, we're going to play by all of the rules. We're going to do what we're allowed to do. But we got zero credit for going so far above and beyond because, that's the nature of this beast, right? It's a market cycle. I get it. It's click-worthy. It's nonsense.
So let me ask you a question about the meme coin.
So let's talk about the meme coin in a second. Also, who's really behind this wallet? We can search. I have searched in the terms and conditions. I did the digging, so you don't have to. Let's talk about this. Now, it's very interesting here. If we just read this website, and again, it's getting national headlines right now. Join the waitlist. $1 million in Trump coin rewards. Be the first to get the official Trump wallet. And as people are asking, is this legit? Is this not legit? They flat out say, is this the official Trump wallet? Yes, it is the official Trump wallet by President Trump. Magic Eden, which is great for Solana. Magic Eden is built on Solana, although it's now multi-chain, has partnered with GetTrumpMemes.com to create the first and only Trump wallet. Have fun. So you can imagine when Donald Trump tweeted this, people were confused. The Trump organization has zero involvement with this wallet product. Eric Trump and I know nothing about it. Stay tuned. World Liberty Financial, or LibertyFi, which is what we've been working tirelessly on, will be launching our own official wallet soon. And we know Don Jr. and Eric are committed to this. We can look right on Don Jr.'s bio, and it says, hey, he's a co-founder of World Liberty Fi. So whoever launched this thing, how are they allowed to use the Trump name? And I think what's going on here, this is the only statement in this whole thing that I think is legally bad for them. This is the official Trump, ticker Trump wallet by President Trump. I think you're allowed to say this is an official Trump coin wallet, because you could say Trump, the crypto, the meme coin, it's decentralized. Anybody can make a wallet, just like I can make a wallet for Ethereum. The Ethereum network is decentralized, or Solana. I can make a wallet and say it's the official Solana wallet, as long as I don't claim the Solana Foundation is behind it. I think they can say, hey, we have the official Trump coin wallet. It's just this statement right here is the one that may get them in trouble. And then looking at the terms and conditions, oops, I guess not the terms and conditions, looking at the promotional rules, yes. The sponsor of the Trump wallet's promotion is Slingshot Finance, located in Laguna Beach, very close to me. I'm in Los Angeles. And any questions can go right to the legal team of Magic Eden. What is Slingshot Finance? I was not that familiar, but apparently it's the fastest way to trade every token. They're big on Solana. Also working with Chain GPT, which is big. So just be careful with this. As I get more info, I will keep you updated. And Don Jr. himself was asked about the Trump meme coin.
You may not believe this. I want your father and this White House to have all the credibility in the world. And invariably, people are always going to question whatever any president does. But one of the things that people do demonstrably question is they say this meme coin that your father has creates the opportunity for foreign adversaries, people in the U.S., anybody, if they want, to effectively funnel money
as bad as Hunter's
to
art.
the president.
It's as bad as Hunter's art or the Clinton Foundation with her getting back into the White House. It just seems like a way that greases the skids for influence.
So I think the meme coin, you don't know who's actually doing any of these things, right? So
but that's one of the things that has people on edge.
Then it's different because it's hard to influence if you don't actually know where the stuff's coming from, right? So I wasn't involved in the meme coin. I'm more focused on, obviously, the stable coin, the Bitcoin mining, some of those things. But, the reality is I think a lot of these things in the meme coin...
You're not taking responsibility for the meme.
I'm just saying the reality of the meme coin is it's sort of a proof of concept that the crypto world understands exactly what I was talking about earlier, that the markets may not necessarily be fair. The traditional banking system may not be fair to them. So it's a proof of concept of what I think we can move the needle in crypto. And I think that's going to be the future of finance. It's going to be the future of banking. Almost without question, if we can accelerate that process by going all in on it,
but you've heard from
it.
people in the crypto industry, I imagine some of your friends who have said that some of these coins and what's happening may undermine a little bit of what's happening because people are questioning it, right?
I have not heard that from anyone, actually. What I hear from those people is like, thank you for doing this. You're giving us the legitimacy that we fought for so long. And this isn't just a conservative issue, Joe. I mean, these are highly libertarian people. This is actually one of those 50 million holders of some sort of crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, stables, ETH, Sol, whatever it may be. There's 50 million in America, and they're not all right-wing. These are people who just believe in freedom. They've seen what's happening, and they're looking for a corollary and a response.
To be fair, and this is something I would say to Don Jr.'s face, the CNBC host's face, I would make this is my opinion. To be fair, I think the CNBC hosts are 100% right in the sense that it could create the opportunity for nefarious or non-nefarious greasing of the wheels, just like you can make the argument Hunter Biden selling art creates that same opportunity for potentially nefarious things to grease the wheels, buy the art, get in good with the father. I think live by the sword, die by the sword. The opportunity is always there. But I would also agree with Trump, and especially from speaking to Eric and Don backstage at the Bitcoin conference, Altcoin Daily moderated one of the largest panels there. And by the way, I would never go into private conversations I have with anybody. And also, it was Aaron. Altcoin Daily is run by two people, brothers, my brother. Aaron was the one that moderated, but it is very clear that Don and Eric both truly do believe in crypto for the ethos of crypto. Decentralization, eliminating middlemen, bringing the power back to the people. To me, that was clear. For daily updates, keeping you informed on what's happening in this industry, click subscribe. Also, for anybody trading on BitUnix, 13 days left to enroll, and you have to click enter now and sign up and get free VIP3 status for a month. Also up to $8,000 in trading bonuses only with referral code Altcoin Daily. The crypto trading tournament is below, check it out. Also checking in on what's happening with altcoins. Classover signs a $500 million convertible note deal for a Solana reserve. The K-12 education company has up to $900 million to purchase Solana tokens. So this is big, and just for some backstory on this, according to a June 2nd announcement, Classover has already purchased over 6,400 SOL, worth approximately $1.1 million to start the reserve, and then the issuance of $500 million in convertible notes comes through a partnership with Solana Growth Ventures. So a Solana reserve is happening. This is happening. I'll keep you updated. Like always, see you tomorrow.